Hey, what's going on, campers? Camp Facer here. I know it's been a long time since you guys have heard that. I apologize for being MIA. A lot of you people out there, my fans, know the situation I've been in. We're almost there. We almost have a new house, and I can set up my office, and I will be getting back to videos, content, and live streaming, especially the live streams. We're going to be back on schedule with that real soon. So bear with me here, but we have some huge news to talk about. I thought I'd just do it this way and get it to you guys. I'm a little late to the party here, but if you haven't heard, there's a new Texas Chainsaw Massacre game that came out a few months back, and it's amazing. If you're into like Friday the 13th, the game, and the whole asymmetrical horror experience, I highly recommend checking out Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the game. Go pick up a copy. It's a lot of fun. It's very stressful experience. If you like the 1974 film, the original film, that's what this game's all about. But there's also a little backstory and some new characters in the game. But that's not what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about some new content coming out this Tuesday, June 11th. Gun Interactive announced. I'm going to show you guys a teaser trailer to it right now, and then we'll discuss more.
I have to find him. What the hell? Hey! You've got my son's car back here. I want to know why. You better have a damn good reason, or I'm calling the cops. Jesse? Oh, God. Hold on, I'm coming. Who the hell are you?
Maria Flores.
I have to find help!
So there you have it. We have two new playable characters. I'm going to start with the family member that looks a lot like Kane Hodder. His name is Hands, and he looks menacing because he's huge and he's got that brutal blunt force hammer. I'm not sure the melee attack situation there. I don't know how much damage he's going to take with a melee attack, but apparently he can kill you with his bare hands. One of his abilities is to trap electrical traps on crawl spaces and gaps. I don't know if you get electrified and take damage as a victim if you touch those traps, and I don't know what they look like or how it's going to work, but that's a little, I guess that's fair. I don't know how fast he can run. Maybe he's very slow, but he can kill you with his bare hands, and he can also rip off your face and wear it as a joke, or he's going to give it to Leatherface as a trophy. And I don't know how that works. Maybe he can meet up with Leatherface and then you do something to get a trophy by doing that and get more XP. He also has the ability to pull out fuses and valves. So if you're a victim and you put a fuse in a fuse box, again, I don't know how it actually works, but he can go up and pull the fuse back out. When he does that, I don't know if it disappears and you have to go fetch it again. I don't know how that's going to work, but if you're playing on a map as a family member, a map that victims usually go for the valve or the fuse all the time, you probably want to pick Hands and camp or stay close by those areas and pull them back out, so it'll be a big game changer. So Hands seems pretty powerful so far. He can knock you down, pull your face off, and he can also knock you on your ass as part of the ability like Leland. So if you're running by, I don't know how that works. If he knocks you down, can he start hitting you while you're on the ground? Or do you just have to wait for the victim to stand back up and then attack them before they run off? And if that's the situation, that kind of sucks, because half the time you might get one hit in before they sprint off. But anyways, he looks a lot like Kane Hodder. I'm not going to lie. And I thought that was pretty cool because, Kane Hodder is not a bad looking dude. I met him at a horror convention one time, and he really choked me in the photo op. He doesn't just place his hand there. He was choking me, and it was like an honor to get choked out by Jason Voorhees. Anyways, the new playable victim, I've called this from day one. I called it. A lot of people called it, but I was one of the people that said, I believe she's not dead. I think she's still alive. And here we go. It was a hidden secret the whole time. Gunn kept it a secret. She's been alive the whole time. Barely. It looked like she was pretty banged up, blood coming off of her face. I'm excited about this. Her one ability is pretty powerful, where she goes up and she whispers to Grandpa and manipulates him and makes it so he highlights all the family members. For how long? I'm not sure how long that lasts for, but that's pretty powerful. But the only thing about that is you got to get some balls to go up and sit there next to Grandpa, because most of the time you go do that, family members are doing crisscross applesauce where Grandpa is, and you're going to get attacked. So you have to be pretty ballsy to go up to whisper to Grandpa to do her ability. I don't know what her attributes are going to be like. I don't know her speed, her damage, and all that. But I'm sure it's going to be up there. She's going to be like probably one of the more powerful victims. I want to say she's going to be like more powerful than all the victims put together, because it's Maria, you know? I mean, she had balls going out there by herself taking photos in the middle of Texas in the first place. So she's got to be a pretty powerful victim. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are. But again, when I played Petals, the demo before the game actually came out, with Maria and the whole backstory, you guys read the backstory of her doing pictures and of flowers, and where she was being stalked by the mystery guy, which was Johnny, and Johnny, the family member Johnny, ended up kidnapping her in the game, the demo. It looked like she died. I get that. A lot of people said, no, she's dead. She can't be a playable character. Well, it was an off-screen kill. It didn't actually show Leatherface chop her up. It showed Sissy, I believe she cut her up a little bit, and she fell, and then Leatherface, and then it cut over to like Leatherface leaning down and Maria screaming, but it didn't actually show the saw cutting her neck open or anything like that. So I sat there and I was like, maybe she's not dead. So here we go. She's alive. This is cool news. But after that, what happens with the game? Because now they find out that Maria is alive. I guess they could just keep going with the story over and over and over and over again, unless we get new content for Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2 with Chop Top, in the whole underground cavern, the abandoned carnival, the radio station. I want Part 2. I know it's going to be really hard for them to get the license for that. I think I heard Wes Keltner talking about how it's not just getting the license for the one movie, because that one movie is also owned by 3 different companies. So you're trying to get the license for Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2, but then all the other companies involved with that movie. So it's a lot of pain in the ass work. But man, that's the one film I would like to get before the game ends up, the end of the game. You know, if the game were to die, I want to see Part 2 at least come into the mix, and maybe the gameplay change a little bit. Instead of just trying to run out those 4 exits, I'd like to see some kind of different objective come into the game, like a different mode would be fun. Something to kind of slow the pace down a little bit. It seems like the victims are still rushing a lot. I'd like to see a lot more laid back mode where it gives both sides time to explore a little bit and not have to rush and be, you know, either die right away or escape right away. That's what I'd like to see in the game. But again, I don't want to drag this video out. I just wanted to say hi to the campers out there and let you guys all know I'm still around. I'm not going anywhere. I've been working my tail off trying to fix things. I got my job. I've been working 24/7. I've been paying off a bunch of debt and this and that and the next thing, but I will be back on schedule as I'm working, but it's not going to be as consistent as it was before. But this time I'm going to fit it in maybe like once a week on the weekends. Most of the time I'm going to be doing content on the weekends and then live streaming on the weekends. So yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. If you're new here, I appreciate it. Much love to all you guys, all the real ones, the horror fans out there. And I have a Discord. I'll leave the link in the description below. Make sure to leave a like, a comment, talk about this video. Are you guys excited for the new content coming out? Do you guys, you know, even Killer Clowns from Outer Space, I'm going to be doing a video on that soon. I just have to find time to make the video. I'm trying to play the game a little more before I make a video on Killer Clowns, but so far I'm liking it a lot. But Texas Chainsaw Massacre is my go-to right now so far. I'm digging it, and I just can't wait for more content from that game. So anyways, I will see you campers in the next one. And as always, campers, stay out of the fucking woods.